Hello, and welcome to In the DeNovo, a series of video interviews with today's thought leaders on everything to do with treasury management, product management, and instant and faster payments, covering topics from payments to industry trends and other exciting subjects coming in the future. I'm Will Grace. I'm the host, founder, and managing director here at DeNovo Treasury. We're a consulting firm focused on helping financial institution leaders define strategy, transform client experience, and grow revenue in the treasury management space. Thanks for joining us and staying in the know with In the DeNovo. So I alluded to you having a very fascinating career. I think it would be good for you to give a brief background of your journey and to our subscribers and listeners into where you've been and how you've gotten to where you are today, if you don't mind.
Sure. Thanks. Yeah, I kind of have what some authors who've books I've read on careers refer to as a squiggly career, right? It wasn't strictly linear. But yeah, so I started as a software developer, right? Right out of college, I was actually, it's funny today because right out of college, I was building expert systems. So we've kind of gone full circle with AI, but I started doing that and doing development, and it was fun. I loved it, right? I was solving complex problems in a lot of different industries, whether I was working for consulting firms or in industry or software. But I came to realize that writing code was just one piece of the puzzle, and there was more to it than that. So I went off to graduate school twice. So wrapped up with both a law degree and an MBA. And then went back into consulting, working for major global professional services firms, working for some mid-tier firms, smaller boutique firms, particularly in the days of the early days of the internet, working through them with Fortune 100 companies to middle market businesses to small businesses and startups and nonprofits, looking at strategy, technology and strategy, operational issues. And really found that tackling business problems was what ignited my passion. As that happened, right, I got to do something that had been a lifelong dream of mine, which was to start teaching. Right, so I was teaching at both the undergraduate, and graduate levels, teaching technology to start, and then moving into teaching business and entrepreneurship, which was kind of my sweet spot. Right, teaching entrepreneurship. Capstone courses. And of course, that led to coaching, right? Working with people one-on-one. And when I moved to Nashville, which was about 9 years ago, through one of those sort of series of interesting coincidences, started working a lot with artists, artisans, fashion designers, creative professionals. And that's where I found this really interesting niche for myself as an educator and a coach. I'm a bit of an artist myself. I'm a serious amateur photographer. But what I realized was applying what I had learned through product development, product management, entrepreneurship, kind of in its modern, kind of tech form. There were a lot of tools and processes and skills and knowledge that I had that could help these businesses, as we mentioned, when we started, right? Build products that matter for people. And that's kind of where I moved there, and a little over a year ago joined Sparq, which is a digital and product engineering consultancy, as a principal product strategist. Right? So I'm back in that space of consulting with businesses in a variety of industries, including financial services and of various sizes, to help them build better digital products and build those products better.
I think it's fascinating that you talk about artists and your background with product management and being able to apply that to something that I would have never thought would have that type of structure. Art seems something that's so freeform, and product management is so structured in what it's based on, right? And this methodology. I'm interested to hear as we get into this discussion how this all came together. And I don't want to get too far ahead.
Yep.
But this is going to be fascinating. So, and I don't, Well, this is kind of the teaser, I guess, to how we're going to get there.
Tease away.
I love it when a good conversation comes together. We are so lucky to have friends willing to sit down and talk with us about the industry. For more content like the video we shared today, check out our website at DeNovoTreasury.com and our YouTube channel at DeNovo Treasury. Thanks for joining us today for In the DeNovo. See you next time.